Yo, guys, so what I'm about to share with you here is the system that I used to get out of serious financial difficulties in my past and also build a business from absolute scratch, zero, to making over 1.5 mil with it. This is the system that I used. This is a different way that you can think about how much money you really need to change your life, okay? So I presume that you're one of these make money online content watchers. You're watching Iman Gadzhi, you're watching Tate, you're seeing all these guys pop up all the time, lavish lifestyles, blah, 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 blah. The most common mistake that I see are people focus on these guys at level 100 when you're at level 0, yeah? That doesn't do anything for you, yeah? It's all good dreaming and aspiring to that, but if you focus solely on that, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to focus on what's in front of you. So how much money do you actually need to change your life? Now, you can be thinking, well, I want the car, I want the watch, I want the house. And look, I'm not rich yet. Yeah, I'm not rich, but this has genuinely saved me. And I'm good at starting from zero. I've done it multiple times, and I've started from true zero. So this is where I started and how I had to change my mindset. So how much do you really need to change your life? Now, you can think 100,000, million, those things would change your life. But how much is realistic? What's the first step? What's the amount for the first step to change your life? So this is what you got to work out, right? Now, let's just say you're living at home. Let's just say Alex, yeah, lives at home with mum, makes £1,500 per month. Okay, now expenses are £200 board, £100 food. This is per month, by the way. £200 miscellaneous. So you've got to figure out what is your bare minimum living expense, yeah? And you want to be trying to live at your bare minimum. Now, if you're trying to change your life and make a business, yeah, you can't buy Gucci, you can't drink cocktails, yeah, you can't go to Ibiza 3 times a year. Not forever, but at the start, you cannot do that, yeah? And this is for the guys who are starting from zero. If you've already made money and you're already doing your thing, and you've already got all these things, it's absolutely fine. This video's not for you. But the guys that are starting at zero, this is what you need to do. Cut all the bullshit out. Figure out your bare minimum living expense, yeah? Cut the wasting money out. Buy the bare basic essentials. Clothing, food, accommodation, car, whatever you've got. Stop wasting money. Maybe allocate yourself a little budget. You can go get some food or something on a weekend, yeah? I'm not saying stop your life, but if you want to change your life, you've got to give a period of sacrifice in order to do so, yeah? So you've got to work out your bare minimum living expenses. So for this guy, Alex, well, his monthly living expenses here is £500. Let's say, this is just an example. So total is £500. Now, what does Alex need to do to change his life? Well, he's making £1,500 a month, which is a low wage. But if he keeps his living expenses low, then he's going to have 1,000 spare. Now, these numbers are going to change for each person. It might be less for you, it might be more for you. But let's say he's really made the sacrifices and he's got £1,000 spare every single month. What does he need to do in order to give himself the headspace to actually change his life? Well, if you're trying to change your life through starting a new business, what you need is the time to be able to figure it out. You need to invest in coaching if you're going to do so, or watch the YouTube videos, or really just have the headspace to actually learn. So your goal is to change your life. Your goal is the time frame, yeah? And the financial capability of accessing that time frame, yeah? So let's say, right, Alex wants 6 months to start his business, to learn, which is a considerable amount of time if that's the only thing that you're focusing on. He wants 6 months to start his business. Well, then he needs £6,000, doesn't he? So for Alex, he needs £6,000 to change his life. Now, is it guaranteed to work? No, it's not. This is the risk you're taking as a business owner, yeah? If you want to risk it for the biscuit, that's up to you, but you might get the biscuit, yeah? But when you're able to put yourself in a good enough position to prioritize on your business by making sacrifices on your expenses and giving your time, knowledge, and focus on the actual goal, that's going to be the best possible chance that you can make of progressing. Everybody's capable of making money online. It's just the people who put themselves in a good enough position are the guys who can do it. So you need to try and focus on this period of time where you can focus with enough finances, enough headspace, living below your means in order to execute in the best possible position, yeah? Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Anyone who tells you any form of making money is guaranteed, they're lying to sell you something. It's obviously not guaranteed. But if you put yourself in the best possible position, you're going to have a high chance of making it, right? So you need to go through this exercise and figure out how much do you need. Now, if you've got a Merc on finance, a wife, a dog, a house, a mortgage, this is going to look very different for you. So then what you need to start looking at is what? Right, well, I can't really cut my living expenses because I've got too many overheads. I've got a family, etc., etc. But maybe you sell the car. You know, maybe you stop drinking on weekends. Maybe you spend time working after work. You need to sort of look at your life and figure out what is the bare minimum expense that you can spend, and then start designing it around that. With the main goal being, you want to take some time off of your normal duties to really go all in and try and figure out a business. Because when you're sat, and think about, if you're in a job right now, or you've got a side hustle and a job, think about all the time you're giving somebody else. If you could put that into your own business, but in a passionate way, with how hard you already work, surely it's going to work, right? So go through this exercise. This is going to help you. This literally dragged me out of zero. This dragged me out of being very broke, being very underprepared, being very challenged going into business, yeah. But this is what I did. This is what worked. Hopefully it works for you. Subscribe to the video. It's all about e-commerce mindset, making money online. Let's get it. Subscribe, like the video, comment if you think there's anything I missed. Till next time, let's get it.